Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Lamar Jackson and the Indianapolis Colts.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
Taken in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Time with J.K. Dobbins.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Lamar Jackson sacked.
Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
We've seen a couple of Super Bowls start 2-0. The first score of this game could have very easily been a safety. That was close there.
It was close, and while it didn't happen in this game, it's funny you bring up the Super Bowls, because that would have been, what, Super Bowl 46, Giants-Patriots.
You're testing my memory.
And also Super Bowl 48, which was Broncos-Seattle, when the snap went over the head of the QB. And guess what? It was 2-zip Seattle right out of the gate.
Play action. It's Darnold. Caught right around the 6. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because it plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 78 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the #4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Jags have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
25-yard line.
As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember,
now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
Apparently, they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Looking to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that will be caught, but out.
You got to get that foot down, bro.
It's ruled incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
You got to get that foot down, bro. Get it down.
He'll buy some time right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to
hold on to the ball, man. I'm picking y'all hands.
Force incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
As the offense takes the field, we'll zero in. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now, not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a 2nd drive, no 1st down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up? Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. 4 yards on the
10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
Hey, what man did y'all do?
Being dropped inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Colts 1st down.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 18-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get in.
Taylor turn around. That's a pick. They don't even turn around.
Indianapolis.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive in total 8 plays.
Oh, Buffalo,
in an Indianapolis touchdown. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Roberts now on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And out now
comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
Oh, he didn't block. And 51. He stopped. You got to block, bro.
That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it.
Pick that block up. I can cut up and I'm gone.
After the run, now Darnold to throw.
Why did you jump? What is with the animation? Come on, man.
Pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
I led him with the pass. He shouldn't have had to jump.
Action, Darnold. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard.
Okay, if you're going to catch it now, you should have called it the first time.
Good for 23.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And some space here. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. And this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the 2nd half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now it's Parker. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed
Are you serious?
Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it.
Man, y'all done tackled me several times completely out of bounds. You mean to tell me he touching on the leg out of bounds and throwing a flag?
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Wide open receiver complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he loses the football a second time. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
From the gun, Jackson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's man. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
Colts 10.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Oh, get out of here, man.
But this throw downfield, incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. A final shot before the break. Darnold is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
First down.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And now a fumble.
They said he fumbled. Are you serious? Hey, what do you mean field goal? Ain't no field goal.
And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had
he was already down.
About that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions,
okay.
the ball gets
Already.
away from them. If you got to find that good balance.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
2nd and 6.
quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And they're going to mark him down short.
That's a first down. I was on top of the man and got the yard.
He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 32.
He's head up all the way to the side.
4 yards on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now off the bootleg, Darnold rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Nice catch, Kroger. My tight end. Nice catch, boy.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude
Uh-oh.
of the group that's behind. Because
but now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
Sir.
And the lead is up to 14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now it's Parker. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Colts.
To throw again is Jackson. On the left side, that's caught by Moore. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins.
Complete to J.K. Dobbins. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
There's be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And I don't think he got there.
No, sir.
He did not. They stop at a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. The turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. The clock's definitely on your side. And
Let's get it.
metrics in the game. What is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, what are they, about 95% chance of winning?
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys are coming after the
My man would have slowed down in my way. I could have broke all the way to the left.
At about the 37. 8 yards on the pickup. And
like,
now
I'll
some
let you
options
ball.
on second
I'll
and
let you
short.
ball. I'll let you bowl. I don't know why it's a tight end. That's spot.
First down and a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down.
He faked and went for it in the air and then glided back.
Another nice pickup.
Let's go with PA Sing.
Might expect them to run the ball.
Let's go with these Sings.
With this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. That is caught right at the
Sure. Tory Hope.
The Giants are going to have a
You get the Hope in the
tackle
town.
made at the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. On first down, it's Darnold. Darnold, he lost the football, and the Colts pick it up.
Where's somebody at? There you go, get him.
And the Colts are
There
going
you
to have
go.
first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. I'll give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it second and short.
The 27-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. The Colts on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
He did.
Taken back at the 33-yard line. Caleb Chason racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. So the Colts in possession of football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Throw left side complete. That's man. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get only 3 there. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Yeah, I couldn't control him. He was running on his own. Come on, man.
The Colts going to use the first of their
Now it's not the time for that.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I should have been able to run up in the hole and follow the block, and he just took off running on his own.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Let's go.
Out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Oh, man.
It would be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but
yes,
I'm
we
looking at
are.
your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Chick is good. Chick is good.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
So Lamar Jackson in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:08 to go. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here. Starting with 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Little. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Jackson. And the Jags
Yes, sir.
get to him as time goes.
Let's get it.
And now here comes their final timeout.
Let's
As
get
they
it.
take it with 8 ticks remaining.
I got studs on the
The
defense.
Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. To
Got
throw is
studs.
Jackson. And he can't quite
Ooh, he should have
pick it.
picked that. He was up there.
Interception so far. That probably should have
He
been
was
their
up there like
first.
Joe.
But at least
Like
it's
Joe.
4th down. One last shot for Jackson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slap.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is.